Yeah, Brett, I got 1K finally. You know what I'm saying? I had to drop a twerk video.
Hey, Playboy, run this shit, ho.
What up? Welcome to the
Fuck out of here.
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 podcast show. And I'm the guy that never lies unless I have to say so.
It is your man today, DJ True. What it is, what it do.
And we got a few special guests this evening, man. We got the I don't want to say it wrong. We talk back.
Well,
podcast.
you know.
We talk about
I mean, my bad. Well, you ask podcast.
Where you at? This is it.
Where you ask?
Where you
ask podcast, man. We got 3 special guests, man. We're gonna let y'all introduce yourselves.
I go by DJ Baby Blue Diamond.
BBD.
That's not my name.
Nah, man, I go by T1.
And man, it's yours truly, Mr. Live at 5 himself.
Right, man. Let's give him a round of applause. Welcome to our guests. All right. We appreciate you guys for blessing us with your presence. Now, in case you guys didn't notice, the one in the left-hand bottom corner on my screen, that's FOH After Dark's main host. That's DJ Baby Blue Diamond. She is the brand motherfucking G who be holding that motherfucker down since day one.
You heard.
Man, we appreciate you for doing everything you do, man, holding the podcast down. Even though everybody left, you stayed, you held it down, you do what you got to do. You are not overlooked. You are well appreciated. We appreciate everything you do, man. Real shit.
Damn right.
Oh, thank you. You're gonna make me cry.
Nah, toughen up.
Man. Yeah, I got a special. Hold on, man. You good, man? Let's give me a special fuck out of here round of applause.
Fuck out of here.
All right, there you go.
And look, we're gonna give you flowers. Here you go. Look, there you go.
All right. Before we always start the podcast off, we always have a
Sayso moment.
So, right, check this out. All right, man, they got this. I guess niggas like in their 40s, early 40s, about to be like 43, 44. They don't like niggas born in the 2000s for some strange reason. So I was making a delivery, and like I had like this heavy box, and like the oldest, like 40-year-old nigga, I guess that was his uncle or his daddy. Nigga walk up to the car. Fuck, man. Fuck ass little niggas. Fuck, man. Why don't come get the fucking package? Hey, man, how you doing, brother? I was like, I'm all right. Stupid little motherfucker over there. Come get this fucking box, man. Fuck. You ain't doing shit. You might pay $500 for this shit. You fucking hate your little motherfuckers, man. Huh? Fuck. You good, my brother? I was like, I'm good, sir. yeah, man. Fuck. Lazy motherfuckers don't do shit. Hate them little niggas, man. I was like, damn. I said, hold on, that's the wrong box. I said, is this big heavier box? Fuck, man. Come get that shit, little nigga. Fuck, man. You grab that shit. I ain't grabbing that shit this time. The whole
Where
time
were you at?
I was FedEx. I was making delivery. Like,
You see, my co-host Live at 5 works at Amazon.
I definitely can relate.
Amazon.
So the little dude, like the package is heavy, and the little dude probably like 70 pounds soaking wet, and the package probably like 80 pounds. So he's struggling, and like the older nigga like, fuck ass little nigga, get that fucking shit in the house. Why the fuck, nigga? You don't do shit anyway, little motherfucker. fuck, nigga, fuck. I was like, damn, you really don't like that little nigga. It'd be a young boy looking motherfucker. I hate them little niggas. I can't stand y'all little tight jeans. That nigga was mad, boy. And like the whole time I'm thinking, I was like, was it like that when we was growing up? Like the niggas in the 70s and 60s, they didn't like us? Like little baggy pants, little motherfuckers, pants tagging up their ass, big shirt wearing motherfuckers.
It was.
It was.
I don't think it was.
My daddy, stepdaddy was like that.
Oh shit.
Yeah, he ain't like us for shit. Like we was like sophomores, and he stayed right across the street from the high school that we went to. So it was nothing for us to like, you know what I'm saying, after school, just go over there and just kind of kick it. And my nigga was on the basketball team, so everybody knew him. So, but it was nothing but us, his close niggas over at the house. So it wasn't like the parents ain't know who he was. But for some reason, when he pulled up from work that day, I don't know if he had a bad day or not, but he went in on us just like that, and we would all always be congregated on, like all in the front yard. And he came in. When he showed up, he was cool. By the time he came back out the house, we was stupid little young. We went from young men to stupid little young niggas making the fuck off my lawn and all that type shit. I'm like, damn, nigga.
I was like, but the whole time I'm watching this dude, I'm like, man, I hope I don't be like that. I say, I know I make comments every now and then, but if I have that so much anger towards like these little young niggas, like that bad, like man,
I might not be that bad, but I'm gonna be cussing out some young motherfuckers. I can already tell.
I would curse somebody. Like I curse somebody.
He was already doing that shit, dude.
Yeah, I was just doing that the other day.
I don't know, man. Like I understand how you felt, but like the little dude wasn't saying nothing. Like he was just like he looking at the older nigga like, whatever, I'll shoot you. Shoot you.
And that's why you can't tell. That's why you can't tell them young niggas that's wearing a jacket in some pants in 100 degrees weather. You can't tell them because they probably carrying something. They gonna shoot you.
Yeah.
They definitely gonna shoot you.
I'll shoot you. Well, anyway, that was a
Sayso moment.
All right, man. Let's get back to this interview, man. All right, man. How you guys doing this evening? You know what I'm saying? Let us know, how did you guys form this podcast, you guys? I was a part of one episode, and I ain't gonna lie, I had fun. So how did y'all guys form this podcast group? Because May do a lot of shit, so May you be jumping. So
I even had time.
Well, you wasn't a part of this podcast. You was part of my radio show, which is
no. He came on before. He came on our episode.
He did.
Yeah.
She do so much podcast you don't even know.
I know, right? I do so much. Oh yeah, you did. That's right. Okay, now I remember. I do so much. You're right. But it started with this underground artist from down here. He wanted to do podcasting, and people think that podcasting is easy. They think it's not a lot of work. They think you don't have to promote nothing. So that's what he wanted to do. He just wanted to basically just show up and just do the recording part. He didn't want to promote. He didn't want to do the background work or anything. So it didn't work out. He had me as a co-host to help out. So it didn't work out. It only lasted not even a month. So I left it alone for a year, and I kept getting these notifications, on the like page, that one person liked your page, 2 people. I'm like, why are you liking the page? I've been live in like a year. So I thought that was a sign to bring it back up. So I was looking for 2 co-hosts for the sex podcast, Sayso. Right. And these 2 hit my inbox, but they married. So I was like, no, y'all can't do the sex podcast. They married. So I was like, I have a podcast. That'd be good for you guys.
I got a question, May. I got a question.
Oh,
what does us happen to? What does us being married have? You act like we don't have.
Yeah, no, but y'all mentioned that. Y'all mentioned that. Y'all no, they mentioned it when I told them what it was. They said, you know what? I'm married. This might not be the right one for me. I know Travis did. I don't know about you, Live. But I know Travis did. So I was like, you know what? I have another podcast that'd be dope for you guys. I already knew Live, but I didn't know Travis. Me and Live both just met Travis. So we had a meeting before we launched the podcast, and Live and Travis meshed well. So I was like, I knew this was gonna work. And that's
so like all right, let's see. All right. Me and Derek talked about this the other day too, like being on After Dark, because me and Derek married. And like we was like, as long as you're not being disrespectful towards your wife during the podcast, there's no reason for you not. You can be a part of it.
Well, Travis do want to be a guest one day. Travis does want to be a guest one day. So I'm gonna have him as a guest one day.
Okay, so you got like if being married, being married, you understand that when a woman you barely know or just met, and what pitches a podcast to you, but it's not a podcast you thought about. It ends up being something that got something to do with sex. Right. So you take that to your wife and be like, yeah, and she asks what the podcast is about. First, she asking who are these people, and then let one of them be a chick. Oh yeah, by the way, she's single. Then say, oh yeah, well, she wants to do a sex podcast.
Right.
I know that ain't gonna go over well like the first go around. So you gotta feel that out.
Hold on. Since we all married men on this podcast right now, me left. We all married men. How long y'all been married? I've been married going on 13 years. How long you been married?
12 years.
12? How long you been married?
Yeah, we about to October 4th, we about to hit 13.
I'm about to make 2 years. Yo. Oh, y'all overdue.
You still on the rookie contract.
Yeah. I mean,
I'm not married.
You still in the honeymoon phase.
Nah, but like true. This is true. Been married before though.
Yeah, I've
so
been
like,
married. This is my
if he
second
would have
marriage.
second marriage. So like, it's like he been like, if he would have still been married, it'd have been like 10 years.
Yeah.
Okay. So you got skin in the game.
I'm single, but my co-host is trying to set me up. You guys, they want to.
So yeah, we got something in the store for her.
We were supposed to do a live dating show. We were supposed to.
That's
on
what
the
we dope.
podcast.
We thought about that though. Like, we know that'll be dope. Y'all need to do that shit. That like have like a blind date podcast episode. Like just get random niggas to show up. And let them talk for 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Like
they got 6162. You guys, 6162.
Hey man, you can't be.
Hold on. This is the height.
That's all I look. I am 5'8" and I want my kids guaranteed tall.
That's not guaranteed tall.
Yeah, that's not guaranteed tall.
That's a 9 times out of 10 chance.
No, that's not a 9 times out of 10 chance. That's not how genetics work.
Everybody in my family is tall, so hopefully
my mom is 5'9". My dad is 6'5". I'm 5'10".
My mom is short and I'm taller than her.
Yeah, like I'm probably the shortest, the second to short. I'm 6 feet. No,
my sister is 6'2".
I'm 5'8". My youngest sister is 5'9". My brother's 6'1". So
you gonna be short.
The older sister don't count. She's short, but she don't count. We don't count her.
D, you the oldest, right?
Well, yeah, it's only me and my sister.
Okay, yeah. That's how it always worked. The younger sibling always end up like grabbing the height.
I was like, you're wasting. Take your talents to
my older
South Beach.
sister didn't get. Oh, you said the youngest sibling. Yeah, the youngest sibling get the height.
Yeah, it's always the youngest sibling that get the height.
And I was mad. I used to be mad because my sister used to she played basketball. She didn't even have to sweat. She literally stand under the goal, catch the ball, and turn around and score. Wow. Like she scored like 50-some points in one game. Same way. And I gotta work for every bucket.
Yeah, I didn't do
and then she told me, well, I'm gonna go into the military. She could have went to UT, played volleyball. She went to the military instead. I said, you're wasting your height.
Damn.
People used to say that about me too. Coaches used to see me, ask me why I don't play basketball. I was like, cause I do music. I play the violin. You want to play
basketball?
No, I played the violin. That took up all my time.
Oh, my bad. We forgot Travis. My bad. I forgot who we talking to. Miss.
Yeah.
She ain't even ate noodles before. I forgot. My bad.
Anyway,
stop calling me out on that.
Played the violin.
I did. I still do a little bit.
Hey, man, nothing.
What's that movie with Jamie Foxx?
Shit, now if they watch that movie, I never seen that shit.
With the violin, he played the orchestra thing.
Yeah,
I don't know what you're talking about.
I have no idea what that movie is.
Oh my God!
F out of here with that. Say so. F out of here. We don't know what that is.
It must never been a good.
I ain't never heard of a Jamie Foxx movie that wasn't. Like
I know what he's talking about, though. I know what he's talking about. His hair was all fucked up. I know what you're talking about.
I see the pieces of that movie. Now, once you said that the hair was messed up, he was homeless.
Soloist.
The soloist, he was homeless.
Soloist.
Yeah, he was homeless.
Yeah.
I watched it.
Okay.
I never seen it though.
You should have led with that.
Yeah, it did.
My bad. I figured violin with Jamie Foxx would have stuck out because he's just a black person playing violin.
That's why nobody watched it.
Fuck out of here.
All right, man. Anyway, let's get back to this interview.
So y'all say y'all mesh well. Y'all got this podcast together. Y'all mesh well.
Yes.
So,
hey, let me keep it real quick. I almost missed out on that opportunity.
Now what happened? What happened? We gotta know.
Because I had my son was just maybe like a year and a half. And so he's still not, sleeping throughout the night and all that different type of shit. So this particular morning, or the night before, it was rough. Like he was real fussy. He wasn't sleeping. He was bouncing all over. I mean, this went on for hours. So I ended up going to bed to about 5:45, 6 in the morning. By the time I got up, which was around 9:30, something like that, she had made that post was already an hour old. So when I look at it, I'm like, so now I got to make a decision. I'm like, yeah, I've actually been thinking about something like this. Should I hit her up? Like, am I too late or whatever? So
I didn't tell people what podcast it was for. I just said I need 2 hosts.
Yeah,
for a podcast.
she never said what it was about.
I'll either get 2 kind of people, either the people that look at me weird or the rappers that just want to get on and talk about BS. That's why I didn't pick what kind of podcast it was. So I was trying to weed out people who were not serious.
Yeah, she didn't give us the foundation of the podcast right off the bat. So when I hit her up, I was like, hey, you still need, X, Y, and Z. She was like, yeah, tell me about yourself. And then that's how that went down. So I've been thanking God every day that like she, I didn't miss that boat. Cause I've been able to build, we've been like able to build relationships with people. And like I'm only out here on like out here where we at because I was in the military. Outside of that, I don't know nobody. I don't know too many people in this realm. You know what I mean? So I've been able to, meet people, be able to like, be a part of events and just feel like I'm a part of a team, which is a lot of what the military embodies in certain aspects. So coming out of that, transitioning into this, it's been a blessing. So I'm real happy I didn't miss that boat.
That's what's up, bro. That's what's up, man. And too many people go say the things you say, brother. And that's genuine. I come from a genuine place because most people be like, "She, man, fuck her. She, I saw a she. I just got on that bit and I've been on that."
Yeah, because me had a few co-hosts that was on the After Dark, and that was like, nah, them niggas is just like, no, there was. And it was just like I was trying to like,
Bubba
let
Kemper?
her run it, but it was like, all right, now I gotta step in because this shit ain't.
Do you know Bubba Kemper?
Yeah, I think so.
He was one of my co-hosts. That didn't work out.
It was that when he didn't work out, but the other dude, the one that was just playing the PlayStation the whole time on the whole podcast, it was like, the fuck you on there for? Like, what the fuck you doing? Just play the game.
Playing 2K.
People don't
meeting playing 2K. Talking about big booty people.
Podcasting. Just because I think people get it twisted. I think a lot of people started podcasts, but it fell through because they think that you can just get up and just start talking, which is cool, but it's more into it when you got structure, you got content. People know that you're gonna talk about certain things, you're gonna hit certain points, and they kind of fall in love with your personality versus you just rambling on. You
gotta not just that too. Even after you talk, people gotta realize, okay, you didn't talk on your podcast. Now how people gonna find your podcast? People don't want to promote it. People don't want to do the marketing behind it, the posting. People want to do none of that. They just talk and say, "Oh, someone will find it eventually."
Yeah.
What make y'all think y'all stand out from other podcasts?
Me personally, I think we stand out because it's three different backgrounds. So I think me and Travis kind of got similar backgrounds as far as like the way we was raised, like in the hood and stuff. But
in the married life, and I'm the single one.
Yeah, that too. And then Blue is in her field with her music. T1, he got his MMA and mixed martial arts and stuff like that. And then I do my interviews and then I kind of just say all kind of stuff. So it like works out like 3 different personalities. We don't always agree, so that's good too.
Yeah,
versus everybody agreeing with each other all the time, that get boring.
Hell yeah.
And we talk about real life experiences and stuff. We don't just talk about what's trending, what's the trending topic of the week of the month. We talk about our life experiences, what we've been through, what we're going through. Like they said, like they mentioned, I ain't never had ramen noodles. We talked about that. We're going to eat it live one day if they make it.
I don't eat that shit too.
I don't smoke. They talked about how
you ain't never had the truth.
No, I do not like noodles, pasta.
But
but it's so crazy because I eat spaghetti, but I don't eat no pasta, no Roman noodles, none of that shit.
That's pasta though.
Spaghetti is pasta.
Bro, but that's the thing. That's the only thing I'm gonna eat. I'm not gonna eat none of the.
So you've never had Roman
Okay,
noodles
so what is it about other pastas?
What is it about no idea
that you fuck with that with other pastas you don't?
I have no idea. I just don't. And they even try, like, people was like, oh man, because like when they do pasta, like a chicken pasta or some shit like that, like they use the thicker noodles, like it was
like that, like the fettuccine.
You were like, oh, we're gonna use the spaghetti noodles just to, and I'm like, nah, I'm good. I'm still not gonna eat it. Like I don't know. I gotta blame that on my mom, but she made me a picky child, so that's what it is. Like, I just don't.
Wow,
that's two people. I never thought I'd come across two people that never ate Roman noodles before. Oh my God.
I started eating Roman noodles till I was in my late 20s because I never had that shit before in my life. I remember a girl in high school used to bring them and she would crush them. Like before you ball them, she put the seasoning, you just eat them like that, like some chips. I used to
I can't do that.
No, I ain't get down like that. My
hood shit.
That's some real hood shit.
Yeah, like, that was hood.
Exactly.
Real hood shit. Like crumble them bitch up and season them and just chew them like some chips. That's some real hood shit. But anyway, man, this is a good segue to get on our first topic. Dipset versus the Locks, man.
Locks kick their ass.
The Locks did kill him. So let's keep it on.
It's crazy because somebody in my head, I was saying the looks in my head.
Like I'm like me before the battle happened. Like I was talking with my wife. She was like, "Who you got?" I was like, "Man, Dipset all day." Dipset. And she was like, "Nah, I got the Locks." I was like, "Wow."
Yeah.
And she was like, "Cause they got more hits." I was like, "No, they don't." She's like, "The only song she from like not Junior Mafia, the Bad Boy days." She was like, "Money, Power, Respect." She was like the Rough Riders, and she said them two songs. She's like, "But I still think the Locks gonna win because they got more bigger hits." And I was like, "Man, nah, good Dipset, good. Cameron got Old Boy,
Dipset, they got a lot of radio hits.
Got Dipset, they got like
But that's just Cameron. That's not Dipset.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Joel Santana, he had Oh Yes and Dipset,
Postman.
but like I really,
oh
yes. And Jim Jones got Ballin' and Certified Gangsters, so that was like, I can name more of them than I can name more of the Locks. And then when the battle hit, I stopped watching it. Like the DJ was taking so damn long, and like they was taking so long to come on. And then I get a text from my brothers like, "Man, the Locks killing them niggas." I'm like, "The Locks killing them niggas?" I was like, "Yeah, right. Let me go check this shit out." And it really was killing them. And I was like, it was the stage.
Jadakiss is a different type of nigga, man.
Like,
I didn't expect that from Kiss, man. I expected like Dipset to perform and Locks do songs, but like do it from the article I read, is like she said, one of them said they talked to Diddy, and Diddy was like, "Don't do commercials, do your mixtape songs." Like,
and Locks was killing them with the mixtape.
Then at the end, they did the commercial songs when they played the Mariah Carey and the J-Lo, Jenny from the Block. They're like, we got Grammys.
But do y'all believe it was like the Locks had a good like performance, like stage performance, and like with
you can tell that they really
Dipset was singing over their lyrics, so
because they was in sync, like they was in sync performing, like just even on the stage, and with Dipset, it was like you gotta
realize that
like,
Dipset, they probably haven't performed together in a minute. They always in and out of jail. I know Joel Santana's always in and out of jail, so they ain't performed together in a minute. So
look, man.
And Joel Santana for a minute was missing teeth. I don't know if he got that fixed.
No, he did get it fixed, and Jada mentioned it in the verses. He was like, "I know niggas that went to jail to get their teeth fixed."
Yeah.
Bro.
So he this is what I'm saying. I grew I credit my sister for putting me on hip hop. And when I mean, there's a reason why Big is my favorite rapper. There's a reason why that style and that era of music will always be what it is. You feel what I'm saying? So when that's my foundation of hip hop and rap music is Big, is the Locks. You feel what I'm saying? Junior Mafia and all of that. So when this verses got mentioned, I was like, ooh, this ain't about to be fair. Because I followed them like that. Yeah, Dipset was the movement, and me and D had this conversation.
All right.
Like they was the movement. I was like, yeah, I get it, but I'm like, dude, I couldn't put it into words, but what I was feeling happened happened exactly how I thought it would on that night. Especially how they set it up. It's Madison Square. You got hood niggas that probably dream like they looked at niggas like Mike Tyson and all these different prominent sports figures as we was coming up, as we watched that performed in Madison Square Garden championship title fights. These hood niggas like, man, one day I'm gonna do something in Madison Square Garden. That'd be the dream. And then then the voice of combat sports, Michael Buffer, introduces you. Them niggas was war ready, and I knew that shit was gonna go down like that.
Yeah.
Already and when they started out with fuck you,
right?
Yep, they them niggas should have went home. And I heard that.
Damn.
And it's funny. I don't know if y'all heard about Fat Joe's recap of it.
Yeah,
I watched some of it.
I watched it.
He said he was like Cam at the last minute tried to dip out.
Oh
yeah, he was about to leave. Yep, he wanted to leave.
Yeah, he was about to leave because he was like he wasn't feeling it. Something about it. He was like I'm not feeling it. And then right as he was about to dip, Michael Buffer was calling. That's why it took him so long to get out there.
That nigga was about to leave. Damn.
He was about to leave. He was about to irk out.
He's gonna leave his people.
Is it?
He always do that.
I was thinking about it because there was him and Jim had their own little, whatever, and they made up. And I'm like, maybe it was that because, like you said, they probably wasn't on the stage or they wasn't taking this shit so serious, and the Locks was. So it's like maybe in his mind he was like, man, I'm not feeling this. I'm like, me and my people not gelled together like that. So it's like, I'm gonna just leave and
right.
They said behind scenes he was fighting for to make sure the money was right and all of that shit. So clearly you was going to do it because the money was right, but it was something else that you wasn't feeling it for you to. I'm like, I'm about to roll out. Like, damn.
Keep the boosters boosting, the computer's Putin. The fuck.
Damn, Cam, what the hell?
Give me my beach chair. I'm stealing like a student. All right. From my recap goes,
shit won't go fly. That didn't fly that night.
See,
that nigga Jenkins said, "You a dick, he a pussy. Y'all neighbors."
That was some bars, man. Like that. That's something. That's a show you watch and you actually listen to, and the stage performance, the lyrics, the sound. It's like you paid attention to, and it's like it was a different energy. Even the start of the DJ, how he rocked the crowd with a good DJ, not the one who came after.
Yeah, because that DJ, oh my gosh,
yeah,
exactly, killing it with the hit.
That DJ boy, he set them up for success. He was on it all night long.
But after that verses, it's crazy how Jadakiss was on nobody's top. And then after this verses, you say who on your top 5, and now they all want to say Jadakiss.
And man, he said he put out the album Dead or Alive, top 5 Dead or Alive. He told y'all niggas that from the beginning.
He said that shit long time ago.
Yeah, he been told them niggas. They wasn't catching on.
Hold on. I still don't put Jadakiss on my top 5.
Yeah, I'm about to say he's still not in my top 5, but I respect him.
You gotta put him in the list of something. It might not be the top 5. You gotta put him in your list, dude.
I put him.
It gotta be. He gotta be in that list. Like
top 10.
Y'all heard Freddie versus Jay.
Can you name 10? okay, say if it's top 10, where do you put him in that? Can you honestly name 10 rappers that's more lyrical
than Jada? I see. Then I would have to sit.
Probably.
I would have to sit on it because I would have to sit on it because it's a few. Like I will put Royce the 5'9" up there. I'll put Jay. I'll put Nas. I'll put Black Thought. I'll put this gonna be a left swing though, but I'll put Killer Calion up there.
Definitely. No, I don't.
What about
got question that?
No, I'm just saying like that's gonna be in my top 10 realm. Like
okay.
Jada will be in my top 10, but it's not for his music. It's for he's lyrical. So whenever I listen to him, I know he gonna drop something. So I pay attention to him. Yeah. I didn't really listen to the locks. I didn't really listen to New York East Coast rap, period, really. Like Busta, Mos Def, something like that. But I wasn't really into. I grew up. My first CD was Doggy Style that I bought ever. I grew up on West Side Connection, that kind of stuff. So that's why really no East Coast rappers is in my top 10. But if we just go on lyrics, like if I know a person is lyrical just by listening to him, yeah, he would be in my top 10.
I wouldn't put out there. You wouldn't even be there for. You still wouldn't be there for. Like I'm not. Like I don't give a shit. Like, the only thing Jada did for me is he proved me wrong. Cause if y'all listen to Freddie versus Jason with him and Fabulous, like Jadakiss killed that shit. He did a real good job. But bars wise, Fabulous killed him. But as far as like rapping and you listen to what he's saying some off the wall shit. It's not like no metaphor bar because Fab was saying metaphors, but Jadakiss was saying some shit. Like some shit. Just put it like that. But I still wouldn't put him in my top 10. And like the only reason I respect Jadakiss so much is for what he did on that versus battle. It just made me realize, like, man, you know what? Whatever you speaking is true, man. I believe with you. But like when you say Killer Calion, I don't think Killer Calion would have that same impact if they did a versus battle.
No. Like as being a lyrical.
Now, but wait, hold on. if they did a versus battle in Texas, he can't go to New York and do that versus battle.
Wait, whoa, hold up. We don't know that because Killer Cop. You got to think. You can say that if Killer Calion was going up against somebody that don't have that's not stamped, but Jada is stamped everywhere, and everybody know that Jada is universal. Right. So
but what I'm saying is, I don't hear nobody. I've never heard nobody riding around bumping Jada, and just in Texas. I'm just talking about in Texas. I'm not saying we don't know about him in Texas. I'm just saying like
I bumped Jadakiss, not just on Freddie versus Jason, but when he was on that Lil Jon song, We Not Can Hear.
Well, you're not from Texas, say so.
But he's
Texas. My bad. I'm sorry.
You're not from Texas, say so.
But this is South.
I'm next door from Texas. I grew up on Houston music. Early 99 to 05, it was Houston. It was Screw and Chop, Come Here and There, Get Your Mind Correct, Slim Thug and ESG CD, Magnificent, Mike Jones, Paul Wall, Lil Kiki.
First round draft pick and all that.
First round draft pick. Fuck all that shit, man. I had a girl. I was on Houston in high school.
I don't think so the disclaimer, my disclaimer would be Killer Calion is not mainstream enough to hold a versus battle with somebody that is mainstream because they had the whole thing when they spit bars and then they can stop rapping and the crowd is still going.
Right. But there is a Houston battle coming up soon. I forgot. J Boy told me who it was and I forgot, and he can't tell me who it is because it's not official yet.
Who you think could go from Texas? Who you think could go against Killer Calion? Knowing how you rap, who y'all think could go against him?
The freestyle,
like at this moment, with freestyling.
The freestyle,
because that's pretty much he freestyle, but I think like some of the stuff that he do spit is written already, and he just recited good.
Right.
I think Zero can go with him. I think Ro can go with him.
Who?
Zero?
Yeah.
What about Lil Flipper?
I think Zero can go.
No.
Hell no.
Hell,
No.
man.
Definitely not. Don't even mention that.
Man,
Hell no. Lil Flip is I'm sorry, he ain't the Lil Flip from the freestyles and all of this.
But you know, Game Over messed him up, so
Game Over messed him up.
No, Game Over didn't mess him up. He was out here. The covers got pulled off of him. That's what messed him up.
T.I. messed him up. Don't lie to T.I.
No, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. When I say the
Fuck
covers
him
got
up.
pulled off of him,
I know.
the man got exposed.
Yeah,
And it got
I hate that you can't talk about it or ask him about it.
Interview what happened.
You can shit. I believe shit. Like I wouldn't put Lil Flip, but it'll be Zero. ESG would go with him because it's ESG, just because he.
What about you?
That's
See,
my
it's
dog,
not-
but
okay, so you still got Scarface.
Eugene.
yeah, I would say Scarface.
Or
I would
Bun
say
B.
Scarface.
Not freestyling, not just freestyling.
No, not.
No, I'm talking about just
If you talking about
lyrics.
freestyling though,
You mean
lyrics?
performing or like what you mean?
I'm talking about just being just lyrical, just
lyrical.
right.
I like Bun. I like Bun.
yeah, that's why I said Bun B.
Bun and Scarface.
I wouldn't do Bun. I wouldn't do Bun.
I wouldn't do Bun.
I wouldn't do Bun either. It's the Trillers. Oh, trill coming down. real.
Hey man,
Nah,
I'm talking
but
the old Bun, not the
Old
new stuff.
Bun.
He pretty much got like.
Oh, y'all forgot. Y'all
Like
forgot,
Game belong to me, Bun.
I like J Dog too.
Yeah.
The J Dog is like BG to me. Like if you're looking
Very
for some
much
street
underrated.
shit, if you're looking for some street shit, you get J Dog. But I think lyrically, I don't know. Kim Corleone said lyrically, I'm in a whole nother category.
I want to
Hold
see a Fisher House
If
version
you-
of
If
QC
you
battle.
bring back,
That's what I want to see.
if you take Chameleon out of that goddamn tech world and bring
Hey,
it
don't
back,
even
I
worry
think
about
that
that.
nigga will go back
That's my
and
favorite
forth with
rapper.
Killer Corleone, like real shit. Everybody know Chameleon will go back and forth freestyle wise.
Oh
He'll go
yeah,
back and
What?
forth
Nah, he
with
would.
Killer Corleone.
of course.
Nah,
You
he
know
really
what?
would. That'd be good.
He
That's
was
a heavyweight fight.
he was different. You can tell, and this is I'm not being biased because Chameleon is my favorite rapper, but I can tell he was different from everybody else just by the way that he rapped.
Yeah.
It wasn't a lot of when he rapped. It wasn't a lot of I'm coming down, I'm tipping. It wasn't a lot of it. It was there, but it wasn't a lot of it.
Yep.
He rapped like he was
knew
from the East Coast.
Yeah, but you knew where he was from though. You knew he was from Houston because he let it
Right.
be.
He still had the slang and all that.
Yeah. He had that, but like that's what made him different. Shit. Like even though
Hey, that Lorraine, I don't know if y'all heard Lorraine Motel, Killer Corleone, Lorraine Motel.
Yeah, I heard a little bit. I ain't like really like
Like that. If you heard any of his other CDs, mixtapes, Swisher House, or anything, and you listen to the Lorraine Motel, you're gonna be like,
it was
what the
different.
heck? Like it was real shit. It wasn't. It was like reality rap with conscious rap. It wasn't no, that popping pussy and candy
like the
paint
story
slabs and not. It wasn't none of that shit
yeah.
on there. It was like he reminded me of Big Crit when he was on that one. It was one of those kind of vibes. I still bumped the hell out of that. I said, God, that nigga, he was killing it. He was killing every song on there. That and Gangsta Grills that killed it's with Gangsta Grills when he was signed to I think he was signed to he did a CD with what was that, Drama with Gangsta Grills?
Yeah, DJ Drama.
Yeah, he got one with them called Kill Season or something like that. But I can't. You remember Blue? I was telling you I can't. It's not on Spotify. Nothing no more.
Yeah,
you
it's not on there no
YouTube.
more.
So I don't know what happened with that.
But nobody mentioned Lil Kiki.
I said it. Look,
Oh,
A
you said,
freestyle,
Yeah,
yeah. Lil
mention
Kiki
Trader
on dope.
too.
look, Kiki, but
and that's my favorite rap with
Trader
Trader Truth. But lyric going back and forth with
All Paul Wall.
it's like,
Hell no.
oh hell no, Paul Walker.
Hell no.
Slab
Hell
God.
no.
If it comes to rapping about cars and shit,
Paul Walker
I
got
think
it.
Oh, Mike Jones.
all to get it.
Not even that. Like shit. I'd rather listen to Razak before I listen to Paul.
Razak go hard though. 50-50 twin.
All right, let's do Razak.
50-50 twin. 50-50 twin.
50. No, you're right. 50-50 could go with Killer Calion.
Right.
50-50 could do it.
Yeah.
That nigga cold. He can really do it. I give him that. He can bump here with him. If you got a priest no more, I think he priest now. But that nigga, he can shit. That nigga cold. That nigga say some shit. So out of them, like if they had like to do a versus a Houston battle right now, I would want to see like to keep my attention on the stage and like to bring people out, you would have to put Zero. Nah, you'd have to put Zero.
Man, Slim, that's another favorite, one of my favorite, but Slim is just not that type of rapper dude.
He just rap. He just
like, man, I'm just doing this. Like, I'm just doing it to show you.
Nigga, man. Like
I said, I want to see
like Slim. I look at Slim
Fisher
like how I
House
look
and
at
SUC battle, but we know that's not going to happen. You look at who? Trey and Zero can't get along.
I look at Slim the same way I look at Cam. They like two like fly niggas that just like to rap.
Hold on, y'all. I'm gonna have to step away. My little man up there.
Go do your thing.
No, like that. That's how I look at Killer and I look at Killer Cam and Slim the same way. Just like two fly niggas that get money doing other shit, but they just like the rap because they good with it.
Yeah, he said that shit, but Slim Thug said that he's like, I'm not a rapper. Like I'm not y'all don't call me that. I'm just doing this music shit and like it pays the bills and it's like and I got other shit. You know, he got bought his clothing line. He, you know what I'm saying? Man, that man living his life, man. Like, I'm taking care of my kids. Call me Sugar Daddy, Slim 9. Like, that's what it is. It's like the music shit. Nah, I wouldn't. But a battle versus battle for me will keep my attention. Trade of Truth versus Zero.
Yeah.
Hands down. Hands down.
Yeah, it would.
That'd be dope.
That would definitely keep my attention. But that wouldn't happen though.
They wouldn't have it anyway because them niggas ain't cool, and I don't know if they would ever get cool.
Does anybody know the origin of why they don't like each other no more?
Yeah, that's news to me. I ain't even know they wasn't fucking with each other like that.
Who?
Trade of Truth with Zero?
Yeah. Well, first of all, everybody know they cousins. If y'all don't know that, now
they cousins, but
they cousins.
Oh,
I think it was the origin.
Damn, for real?
I don't know the origin, but I found out when I had DJ'd a meet and greet for Zero, and you know most of the songs I know by Zero was with Trey, ABN. So I was playing the songs, and Zero's manager was like, "Tell the DJ don't play no Trade of Truth." So I didn't know they didn't like each other until that day. I was like, "Oh."
I think so. Zero said that pretty much Zero was saying that Trade of Truth was blocking him on some money. Like,
man, that's crazy. Like
he wasn't looking out for him like he was supposed to.
But it's really deep though, cause like Trade Day, like they no longer celebrate Trade Day no more. I think a lot of Houston radios don't play Trade Day.
They just had it.
They just had one.
It's always on my birthday. I know that's my.
Someone told me that they blocked all that because of the beef. They said they blocked all that because of the beef.
They stopped it.
They probably paused it for COVID, but they just had it.
Yeah, and they had all kind of people out there, like always. But I don't know, man. I know. Zero mentioned. He says he mentioned it before on songs about him and Trey. So I gotta
go back and look at that. But I just thought about something.
Hold on, y'all. Hold on. I'm about to turn this to a whole Houston podcast. This is about to be talked about. I'm serious. About to just go in about like the origin of Houston because we all from the South and like it's something I can actually talk about and we can all go back and forth on. So as far as Zero and Trey, I didn't know if Zero talking about Trey blocking him on some money shit because Trey got signed to Grand Hustle.
Right.
So Trey moved on. Trey did what he
like
had
the
to
CEO.
Do. Like whatever he was with Grand Hustle, but I know when he first got with Grand, he was an artist, but then he became like the president or whatever. Right. So Zero was sound rap a lot. So how you blocking you and y'all on two separate labels? And the only reason I think Trey only hotter because he was with Grand Hustle, but everybody fuck with Zero. Like as far as being a real rapper and real nigga from the South, everybody fuck with Trey, but you can't say Trey without Zero. Assholes by nature. You can't say that. So for y'all to fall apart and over some. If that's true, I don't know. If blocking him over some money shit, let that shit go, bro.
I think it was. I think it was. Trey wasn't, even though there was on different labels. Trey wasn't looking out for Zero like he was, like as if Trey changed when he got his power. You know what I'm saying? It became. This is just what it's in the music though. Like Zero is like throwing it in the music. If you listen to it, like on Legendary and the CD. It's either the CD before or the CD after Legendary. But he kind of going into it because him and Slim Thug got real cool.
Yeah.
Slim Thug and Zero was like, huh?
What time period was this?
This been like
it's
like
been
2
or
3 years, maybe 3 years.
Yeah.
4 years.
Okay, so let me ask you this: did all this transpire around the time somebody tried to take Trey's life?
He got shot.
I think it was before that. I think because
I think so.
Because when Trey started doing Trade Aid, Zero never came.
Right.
Never, because I never went to the first one. I went to the second Trade Aid, and I never seen. And I've been going to them. And I never seen Zero. Now one time, and he been doing this for some years now. So
this beef over 10 years.
It's been a minute because this had to be when because legendary is like 4 years old. I want to say maybe 4, maybe 3.
You made me think. All right, so because the whole ABN stuff, right? So that CD all that shit. Because I think
that's
was
like
high school.
05.
So they broke up, like they stopped messing with each other, but they did come back to. I think they was trying to work it out because whenever Trey did, what's that song, man? When he got Kurt Cobain, he got Slim Thug.
I'm from Texas.
Yeah, he was on that, and then after that was a wrap. It was no more. It was done. It was like, man, hold on, them niggas just did the song. But then it's like, and that's another thing I wanted to mention is like, he can't say, oh, Trey went commercial or this and that, because half of the rap industry niggas, they all knew them. And it was like, you know what I'm saying? They was big in Houston. So like, I didn't even know like Nipsey even knew Zero and Trey like that. And E40 knew Zero like that, and it was going out, you know, and they could go places.
Nipsey used to fuck with a lot of people in Texas.
Yeah.
I think him and Kamina even got a song like that's old. That's old. That's damn near 10 years old.
See, man, I didn't even know all of this. I was like, man, because you know, I'm like, we from Louisiana.
I think Nipsey was cool with Jay. He was real cool with Jay Prince. Before anything, and I think that's how he started messing with niggas.
That relationship started with Big U.
Big U. Big U, yeah, you're right.
Big U and Jay Prince had a relationship prior,
right?
And then that relationship blossomed outside of Big U.
Mm-hmm. You're right. That makes
Big
sense.
U was the bridge to that,
right? But slowly after that, I don't know when it happened, but Zero and Slim Thug was beefing for a long time too, and they squashed their shit, and now they did Zero's one of Zero's last albums. Slim Thug is down there on every song.
Yep. Bro, listen, I'm gonna just say this: rest in peace, Pimp C, because if Pimp C was alive, all them niggas would have been still cool. God damn it, like
exactly,
niggas,
man.
They would have been listening to Pimp C, just like, you know what I'm saying. So it just.
Exactly. And I think Bun might can be able to do it, but I think Bun just minds his business.
Yeah,
Pimp C is more of the caretaker of like just the South. Like,
Texas,
y'all got a problem, or y'all need to fix it because y'all missing out on. His whole thing was y'all missing out on money.
Yep.
Yeah. And that was all across the South. It wasn't just Texas.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Like he wasn't like the homegrown beef like with Paul Wall and Chameleon there and Slipping Thug and all of that. yeah, he wasn't fucking with that. That shit like irritated him. But that was in-house. They know how to do that.
Right.
They know how to handle that. The shit that really pissed them off was the Flip and T.I. beef. Mm-hmm. Because now this shit is looking like the South has got a problem with each other. Like y'all starting to make this shit look like the coast that was on top that ain't on top no more. Because it was at a point where everybody in New York was fucking with each other. But when Fifth came out and started dissing everybody, mainly Ja Rule, all that shit went away. Because anybody that even attached themselves with Ja Rule, 50 was going at him and he was demolishing them, other than Fat Joe, because Fat Joe was just as hot at the time.
Right.
That's a real nigga right there. You can't fuck with Fat Joe. That nigga real.
You feel what I'm saying? Like he's thorough.
Yeah, Fat Joe. Yeah.
Crack is too solidified. That's that's an armor you're not finna penetrate. You feel what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But you know what I mean? So that's just so when he did that, when the Flip and T.I. beef happened, that was the main thing he spoke that he had an issue with that one. Like if you listen to his interviews, especially like that Atlanta interview, he meant like he mentions it across. That's the main point of the interview. He's like, man, you got all these different coasts. So he was like, this should have hurt. He said this should have hurt a lot worse if somebody from New York or somebody from the West Coast say something about what's going on down here, and this ain't even they playpen.
Yeah.
Right.
So that's the one that really pissed Flip off, not Flip, but that pissed Pimp off. That really had him bothered by this shit.
That knocking those down was the song when he was calling everybody out.
He was addressing.
He addressed a lot of shit.
That nigga didn't like Jeezy. That nigga did not like Jeezy.
No, he didn't like Jeezy.
Like the whole song with the song. Like
I think he had a problem with Jeezy saying that his cocaine prices.
That's what it was.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Yeah.
It was just the fake dope prices he was throwing out. That's all that was.
Right.
You can't be mad at that man. That man probably getting some bricks for that price. You know what I'm saying?
It just sounded good. I think it sounded good. Niggas wasn't getting hell, not in the South. Nah, you gonna pay.
All right, check this out. Like think about it, right? Y'all heard Niggas Bleed by Biggie, right?
Mm-hmm.
I heard it.
I don't.
Okay, if go back and listen to it if you ain't heard it in a while, and he says, I got bricks 14.5 a piece.
Mm-hmm.
Now that was not Biggie died in 9/7. So he recorded Life After Death between that late 95, 96 time period. That was 14.5 then. You mean to tell me
in New York?
in New York, where everybody knows heavy dope moved through. So you mean to tell me that the price only increased a few $1,000s in 10 years?
Yeah, right. That would never happen.
Hey man,
Jay-Z said he get his from here.
That's what I'm saying. You buy it cheap,
and you
go back up north and you charge the shit and you increase it.
Right.
So you mean it's
maybe y'all gotta.
It sounded good with the bar. That's it.
Hold on, you gotta remember this. Y'all know Jesus was down with
EMF.
Yeah, so them how them niggas was rolling. So he probably was getting on, this.
They must have been going to Pablo himself and
shit. The shit that they was doing. Shit, why not?
Probably was.
Yeah,
if you getting it secondhand, the price is already up.
Yeah, them niggas gonna shoot the price up.
Once too many people start touching it, now your price, they can say whatever they want. Oh, you want it? All right. Well, this is what my price is. You be like, hey, all right.
But Meech's brother, he was running the shit out in Cali. So like I'm sure his shit was a Cali connect between, and how that shit funneled through Mexico.
Right.
So,
yeah.
I don't
know.
All I'm saying is
Pimp C ain't like it.
I don't believe a nigga from Atlanta and like geographically, Mexico is right. Texas is Mexico.
It's right.
That's it.
And Mexico is
Texas is Mexico.
I don't think like that. Yeah, I'm sorry. I don't believe that. Not all the way. I think
Pimp C said, and Jeezy ain't getting no goddamn work for no 17. That nigga was mad. I think that's the only thing he talked about. He didn't care about nothing else.
That's something that, like, why you worried about that? Like, that ain't got nothing to do with you, dog. Like, he called out the price.
Hey man, Pimp C
is what it is.
When he's saying that Atlanta ain't got they on no goddamn East Coast time, that nigga just started going,
that's the first thing he said in the interview.
Hey, that nigga just
and Atlanta got right goddamn South. He said, and Atlanta ain't the goddamn South. He said, whoa, what?
He's like, whoa, how you say that? He's like, look, man, when I get out here, like, when you go from Texas, you go from Texas to Atlanta, what time is it?
All right, man, let's go back to the South. Let's go back to Houston. Let's go back to H-Town, man. Paul Wall, Chameleon. What's the deal with these two? Like back in the day, did y'all believe the rumors that Chameleon now was writing Paul Wall lyrics?
No.
Nah.
No.
Y'all don't think so?
No, because Paul Wall wasn't that great. If he was, he would have been better than what he is.
I would think that Chameleon has some. You say Chameleon writing rhymes for Paul Wall, right? I feel like he might have didn't write everything, but he had some help with it because
he might have given a bar to a line.
Is Paul Wall just talk about just the normal, like everything? That's why I don't have to say like I don't listen to Paul Wall music as much because he always talking about the same thing.
He looking bad now. Paul Wall does not look good to me.
Color changing, click, all of that, Swisher House. Man, that nigga was like going hard, like
shit. He was bored out. Yeah, he was bored out.
But now it's like when he left Chameleon there, you know, it's just like
on get your mind correct. He had to step up his bars because that wasn't a mixtape.
That was an album.
You know what I'm saying? So it's different. You can't get on there strictly talking about your fifth wheel and your 84s and your candy paint. You gotta like talk about some stuff. Because you
think Mike Jones
on the track
ain't did shit since?
Who?
I said, why you think Mike Jones had that one album that he recycled all the songs from his underground shit and put it on his main album for Universal?
Chameleon that ruined his career too, so
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Mixtape Messiah was
Mixtape Messiah.
That shit. Mixtape Messiah shut that nigga shit down. So
a 3. That was a 3 disc.
Yeah.
I bought that one too.
That nigga just, bro. Chameleon is just a genius when it came to just project. Yes, like it just, bro. Come on, man. I can still listen to this album till today. Like,
too. He's a genius in everything.
Who?
Homer Pimpson. I can listen to that. Like,
Homer Pimpson, man. That first song,
Waterboy.
That first song was, I forgot. He said, I forgot what beat it was. It was like a Timbaland beat. Like Bubble Sparks or something like that.
Oh yeah, I know you're talking about that.
I can't think of the name of it, but the first song on that whole
ugly. That was the ugly beat.
It was yeah. It was yeah.
Ugly beat.
And
yeah. Hey man, he was just even on Rap City, the basement. I don't know if y'all see his freestyles on there. It was just different.
He did that one acapella, didn't
he? Yeah, he did one. He did two acapella.
Okay.
That one he did with Busta Rhymes though, that nigga Busta Rhymes was looking like this nigga from the South.
That's what I was saying, man. It's just like I don't know, bro. It's like I understand the money, you know. He like I didn't want to do the music shit, but it's like this nigga, you was like killing the game with the music shit. It's like,
and man, if y'all look at his interviews, go ahead.
I'm not gonna give my dog I'm not gonna praise him all the way because that Hip Hop Police song he did was fucking whack.
Nah, man. Horrible. I just shared that on my Facebook.
I would have said that other day too. I was like, that shit was him and Slick Rick. Yeah, that shit was trash. It was garbage.
That was a commercial song. That was a
commercial. You can say they did a track with Slick Rick though.
Right, and it was storytelling. I think that was the point of
it. He should have kept that shit to himself. He should have told that story to himself. Look, that shit was trash. The video was funny, but the song, man, you hip hop police are listening. Be careful.
I think that was that was the time when
first song. Put the first video on. Shit.
What that the time?
That was what made me pain.
Was that the time when Nas? That was around the time when Nas was saying hip hop is dead, right?
Yeah.
I don't know if it was that, but I know at that time it was like everybody was like, "Oh, they got the hip hop police, all of this hip hop shit."
Yeah.
So that's why I think that's why that song came about, just because everybody was talking about that.
Because Houston to me had the mainstream 05. That was Houston.
That's when they did. That's when Swear went in there.
Yeah, everybody come in there. Paul Wall, Slim Thug, Lil Kiki. They all 05. Like he was Houston. They even had like I remember I had it's a Viable Source magazine. They had a catalog with each of them. Mike Jones, Slim Thug, Paul Wall, Lil Flip. They had Lil Flip first though, because he so say came out first. But like they had to pay respect. But like everybody, but come in there was last on the magazine cover, and he had the biggest article. But like 05 was like Houston's dominant year. And like after 05, 06 is like, then it's like,
I'm gonna say this.
I think it was different because they had money already.
Yeah.
Like they wasn't starving. Like it's different now because how the dudes is coming now. It's the SoundCloud, it's the streaming, this, and this. So they're not coming in with their own money. And then you gotta think when Houston and I'm gonna say Dallas too, they was going car to car, city to city with their stuff. Yeah. It was like an actual grind. So when the record labels approached them, they couldn't hold money over their head. So I think that's why a lot of them didn't catapult like real huge. Like I think even when you watch the interviews with Camille now, he's talking about the record label and why he did Universal thing.
Mm-hmm. Because like you said, mixtapes like.
And they all millionaires still. Pretty much the main ones.
Yeah.
I want to say this, like out of everybody that, like you said, Lil Flip got signed and everybody, but Slim Thug got signed to Pharrell. Like Pharrell's like one of the biggest producer ever. And it's like this nigga, the nigga that tell you he's not a rapper, but he gets signed to.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of weird, like to say. I'm sorry, y'all. My son just like.
Y'all know what that means.
My bad. But yeah, man, I just like
down.
like everybody, like out of that, everybody that got signed, I think it was just like Slim Thug did something.
His signing was
he did something bigger than anybody, but that shit didn't last because Slim was like, man, I'm just like you said, they was rich already. It was like, man, like you know what I'm saying? Like, hey, it is what it is. I'm gonna take this and I'm gonna be happy with it. I'm gonna learn, but it is what it is. But you got signed to Pharrell, like nigga, like
I could do nothing with Thug, man. That first song he came out with, it was dope, yeah, but like how we used to hear Slim Thug on Houston beats, and you hear that nigga rapping on, I ain't here to trick or treat, I ain't here to fix your weave, I ain't heard of that. It's like,
but he had to do it. Right, but he had to like, all right, I gotta step out of there, like I gotta step out of my Houston element, and and I'm with this top producer that everybody want to work with. And I got the chance to do it, so I got to do something different. And like he said, that's why he named his album already platinum, because like nigga, I did this already. Like you know what I'm saying?
He said he pulled up to the meeting in a Bentley.
Yep.
Like
the documentary is on YouTube. You want to go watch it? Right there.
Like you can't just be like, all right, we're gonna sign you to a 360, and if you hurting for money, you come from the gutter. You can be like, all right, get it, man.
That's understood, yeah.
But now I come in, you say, all right, I'm gonna offer you $500,000 for like, and did you see what I just pulled up in?
Nigga, that's the check right there. I saw it.
Right, I already got that, man.
And it, y'all remember, like, it was I forget, I'm not sure if it was Beef 2 or Beef 3 DVD. When they got to talking about the roles that DJs, especially those mixtape DJs back then, like the clues and your dramas, you know what I'm saying?
Those Beef
and who kids, like how they played a role in certain beats because they would only
play certain artists.
Play certain artists' music. Well, like I forget, it was I think it was like DJ Premier or something like that. Like out in Houston, it was like the grind, and it goes to what y'all was saying. The grind down here is different because even at like whether it's LA or New York, you in the hood, you in Brooklyn and all, and you know, and Long Island, Queens, and all of that, but Manhattan ain't but a 15-minute train ride, really, to, you know what I'm saying, to these rec execs. Like, you can literally like take the train and go and like just shop the demo just like that. Go up and down, man. Go up and down all through Manhattan and be like, hey, check this out. Sony this, RCA that, this, that, and the third. But down south, like how you saying, how Slim Thug pulled up to the interview and something that the CEO would be driving.
Right.
We done already made that tax-free bread.
Right.
6 years before we met you.
Right.
Yep.
You got to come with something. Like, what you gonna give me that I can't give myself?
At this point, we got to talk partnership.
Right.
And
I think that's what ended up happening too. I think most of them, for the most part, they started because it was one thing to be independent. So independent is you getting all the money, but at the same time, all those tour expenses and stuff is coming out your pocket too.
Yes,
but if you can make $2-3 million in Texas alone, you know what I'm saying? Like that's good. That era right there was like the perfect time. If you wanted to be a rapper, a real rapper, and make some money, that was your window of making your money and stacking it, and you getting the money versus having somebody come in and now you gotta pay them, versus you getting the bus, your money, you get it wrapped, and then you get in the road and you going to these little mom and pops CD stands and you putting them in. You know, they charging you $5 a CD, but you selling them for like $17. So, I mean, you go in there and put 50 CDs in there, and it's on the road alone. How many mom and pop stores? Everybody listen to music. You know what I'm saying? So, if you pull up, and so that's why I think if social media was out back then, I think it would have hurt Houston because they wouldn't have had that grind like they had. It would have been different. You know, it would have been how it is now with the streaming. That's how it would have been. So going to the mom and pop stores and making your money independently, that probably would have kind of went out the window quicker versus them actually doing that. Yeah. And then people following that blueprint. Ultimately, the record labels, I guess, got their way. You know, it depends on how you look at it, though.
Depends where you're trying to go with it.
Right.
How y'all feel about, like, all right, you talking about the independent stuff and all of that. Like, you got like Sauce Walker, them like using the internet and all of that. Like, he's showing you that matter of fact, I seen a video. He just bought one of the new Maybach trucks. Like, he's showing you like, I'm doing this independent. I'm signing all these artists and I'm making this money. But it's like, how you doing this? Because some of the artists that I don't be knowing. And it's like back then when you was like, you hear like a Slim Thug, and then you like, oh, Swisher House, and you start listening to, you got
everybody who part of the camp.
Yeah, but it's like when it comes down to Sauce Walker,
I don't know who is Sauce Walker, honestly.
Yeah, I ain't never heard none he did.
From H-Town?
Y'all don't know.
No, I know who Sauce Walker is. I'm talking about I don't know nobody that he signed. Like,
oh yeah,
see,
I don't know nobody he
and
signed.
That's the thing is, and it's like I'm making this money. Like, I mean, he's showing you all this. He making this money, but it's like,
you know how they making their money? I'm gonna tell you how they making their money.
Him, Jada Great from Houston is another artist who be making money independent.
But I'm just saying they money ain't coming strictly from music. Like, a lot of these dudes are in trucking.
Yeah.
They got their fleets of trucks and they on the road pushing, and then they got their music that they do. Then they got their little side. That it's just all come together. Yeah. But
a lot of dudes pushing trucks, though. You're right, though. You're right about that.
And that's another thing. That's another thing I know about Sauce Walker. Like, he got girls. Now I don't want to say he pimping, but he got girls that's doing OnlyFans. He making money.
You know, just call it what it is.
Oh, and the OnlyFans, they stopped. I think they stopped it.
Stop OnlyFans.
I think they stopped. You can't do the sex stuff on there no more right now.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I think he sold his, either he sold his company or he's trying to sell his company and he wants it more for just sex. He wants it more just like anything. So anybody can get OnlyFans and sell like everything besides sex.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
He's gonna sell this company to somebody. So if I would just want to sit here and talk about bottled water, y'all gonna pay me. It ain't gotta be about sex.
That OnlyFans drought, it went down. That drought went like it went. You know, it went down. Like nobody even talking about it.
It was hot. It was hot for a minute because it was new.
Yeah.
It was hot last year when we had to be stuck in the house.
Exactly. I was about to say that.
Right.
The quarantine. It was hot because we couldn't go nowhere. You couldn't meet nobody, so you go beat your meat.
And people was look. I remember this dude on TikTok said, all you have to do is just wait. Don't be spending no money on no OnlyFans to watch them do something, right? He said it's always one dude that's willing to take the bullet and he'll pay for it and he'll just screen record everything and then upload it to a porn site. And you can just watch it.
They had a file like somebody did that. They had a file like going around that they had like all the women that was on OnlyFans and like they was passing around and, like you had to be in that certain group to actually get that email, but they had it already, so it's like it just
people gonna find loopholes, man.
Oh yeah, shit. Nobody keep paying for no subscription for no bitches
for no toes. It was dudes paying money for like to see women's toes and just let me watch you cook and boy shorts and stuff. And now
you got these geeks that's sitting behind the computer. They ain't got no game. They can't go out there and just pick up, just talk to a woman. So they use like, well, I'm gonna use this computer to do what I need to do, and that's how they make their money. It's like you got them. I don't want to say geeks, but you got like them. I don't know those type of people.
We just gonna call
them Ned Flanders type niggas. I know what you're talking about.
Dilly, the mess.
But you ain't half the time you ain't gotta do nothing sexual for them to pay you though. So
you got OnlyFans, Blue?
No, I don't. But we interviewed someone on the sex podcast about that. She said that half the time she's in the grocery store just in the grocery store pushing the cart, and all she has is like a sexy shirt on. As long as they see that, they pay for that. She ain't gotta do nothing sexual. She can just walk around shopping.
She was sure,
but she give.
If somebody wanted you to DJ. If somebody wanted you to DJ in lingerie on your OnlyFans,
no,
you're not gonna get that easy money.
No,
you're gonna be on there like that.
Add more money.
Like that, I like the way you scratch that.
Oh my god!
Oh man!
No, I wouldn't do it. But she did say that someone asked her to fart sexy.
Oh my god! Yeah, see, that's.
See, niggas is weird. Like that's what I'm saying. It be them type of weirdos like that be subscribing to that type shit.
That's them borderline.
I tell you what.
I would not do no OnlyFans, but if someone wants to pay for like feet pictures or use underwear, I'll do that because that's a big one.
But shit, people was making thousands of dollars a month just showing their toes and their feet and all of that shit. Like,
use underwear is a big market. You just wear it once and then you ship it somewhere and they pay you for it. Cause I think it's like women in jail. Men in jail want them. That's who it is. The men in jail. They do.
So you telling me the drawers you got on right now, you would go send them out?
Yeah. Because with the money I make, I can just buy new ones.
See, that's That's the power of women. Ain't no women talking about, hey, any
But I
man
don't wear
send me
toners
that.
enough to do that, so I couldn't do
Hey
it.
man, send me some used drawers. I'll pay you for them.
I would if I wore underwear enough, but since I don't, I can't do it. But if I did,
Girl,
I
you about
would.
to get some hoop nuts drawers.
Bro.
Exactly. To let a man wear it and then ship it, they don't know the difference.
They gonna sneak that like
full of nuts.
Nuts and refund.
Nuts and doodle stains.
Refund.
Shit.
No.
But okay, let's backtrack. We'll do one more topic. We got a report. How y'all feel about Boosie demanding his Instagram back? How y'all feel about that, man? Like
they kicked him off Instagram?
And he called the owner, the CEO of Instagram. He called him a bitch.
Ooh.
Nah, he ain't getting this shit.
Oh, Boosie. Boosie's always getting his Instagram. He gonna
have to issue an apology.
Nah, that's not working with them.
First things first. This is my thing. How is it we post something on TikTok from game night and they quick to shut it down, but Boosie can have 10 seconds of a woman doing something to another woman and then they take it down?
It's not even Boosie. It's just regular people that be on TikTok that just a woman could just be twerking and she would get shitload of likes and followers and stuff like that.
I know, but let us do something like that in Instagram and TikTok. Like, nope.
Yeah, because like I watched that interview that the head of Instagram did with the Breakfast Club. And Envy kind of called him out on it. He was like, yeah,
Kim Kardashian.
I kind of feel where Boosie kind of come from because he did something that wasn't sexual. Like I think he had posted something.
Posted a flyer,
with the women on bikini.
Right. Okay, yeah, one of them like one of them flies for like one of his weekends and shit.
Yeah.
They took that down. But Kim Kardashian was damn near naked on her shit, and that post never got taken down. And he reported it at least 10 times himself, and it never got taken down.
Let me tell you,
I feel like IG is real biased with who.
Yeah, it's like that with all social media platforms. But you gotta look like it's no way that you should be able to watch. It's no way you should be able to get on social media and watch a police officer kill somebody. You shouldn't be able to see that.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. But you can. But if you get on social media and then you start talking, about what the government is doing and police brutality, this and this. Oh, now we gotta shut you because that's
bullying.
But now they are gonna start doing that. They're gonna start taking down those videos of police officers, pulling you over and stuff. Because now police officers are playing music that gets you banned from TikTok and Instagram and Facebook.
I mean, literally, all you have to do if you're gonna go live on a police account and they finna play music. All you have to do is put in, I don't own the rights to this music.
But you never know if they're gonna do it or not. It's not like they're gonna tell you.
I'll do it just in
case. But you just never know. Just in case they see you recording, they pull out their phone and start playing some mainstream music and put their phone back in their pocket so you can get it taken down.
My thing is, if you out here ain't on no fuck shit, what you doing?
Why are you doing
that for?
Right.
I think it started in Cali. I think that's what it was, California. It started in California.
I don't know. I haven't seen the black cop do it yet. So
no,
you're not going. I don't feel like you're going.
And if they did, it'd be like Tupac or something. They ain't gonna be playing on Katy Perry or Justin Bieber.
or he gonna get fired.
They gonna play that West Side Connection.
But I want to say go off of the Kim Kardashian situation is the only reason why is because Kim Kardashian makes Instagram money.
Exactly. My family does. Man, shit, Kylie make them more money than she do. I'm telling you, it's some business that she got that she is connected with them for them to make some money. While she making money, they making money too. That could for them not to, she could do that and people reporting it and not getting her shit taken down. Nah, because Instagram making some type of money. It could be a race thing too, but I feel like she making them money too with her making money. Because it's no way.
Just like when Amber Rose posted a picture of her, you know, when she was damn naked, whatever. Right away, it was gone. Delete.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, come on, man. You know what I'm saying? It's like, look at man. It's
been like I don't have a problem with they guidelines, but if it's got to be even
For
across
everybody,
the board.
yeah, equal opportunity.
So because you can I promise on TikTok they guidelines is so up, it's all over the place, and I really think all these social media places they get people all together and they sit down and discuss community guidelines as one. It's not like separate, like, okay, so you can post this, but you can't post this. Oh, but I can go to Instagram and I can post this. It's like it's that way all the way around, but it seems like it's only targeted to Black people.
Yep, because my first TikTok, I
used
used the word nigga, and they said you're going against the community guidelines. I'm like, nigga, I'm Black, I can say nigga. You know? So,
but you can also get on TikTok and you can see the police officer shooting a dude. I forgot which dude it was that was running from him, and he shot him in the back.
Yeah, in the field.
You can get on TikTok and see that, but I can't say that's that BS.
I can see that little girl get hung up in a bedroom.
Right.
But I can't say y'all lying about inflating y'all numbers, inflating y'all COVID-19 numbers. I can't say that.
I just saw a video somebody posted that girl we had, Regina Hicks. She just posted a video and they got the little caption on Instagram that say "click to see." It's a bunch of dead babies. They just throwing away. It's like y'all not gonna take that down. Y'all gonna put man. Like I just saw that shit. Like it's like what the fuck.
See, that's what I was saying. I think they I think they purposely leave that stuff on there.
Yeah.
Because it's like a scare tactic. So as long as we see police officers shooting us down, we're gonna be hesitant to do something. Cause he's like, man, nigga, I ain't trying to get killed. I got a wife, I got kids, you know what I'm saying? I got X, Y, and Z going on. So we can still push this, but you can get on TikTok or Instagram and make a whole post about something positive, like eating healthy. Hey man, y'all need to be eating this, and this. Y'all should eat this, and this, and this. It'll help you. Okay, now you're taking money from the pharmaceutical place. Oh, we got to take that down.
Yeah, I think I had said something about. I made a post about Dr. Sebi.
Yeah, I remember.
Probably took your shit down.
Took my shit all the way down. And
they took that down.
Yeah, they took that shit down. Like I hit them back up because you know that whole dispute that they let you do.
Dispute. Yeah.
So I was like, I'm like, I don't understand why being health conscious is going against community standards. Like this don't make sense. And they was like, oh well, yeah, we X, Y, and Z. We looked at it. Yeah, your post is back up. But why is something like that getting flagged anyway?
Yeah, why would it took him down in the first place?
I ain't saying don't. I'm not saying don't. I'm not sitting up there saying don't go get X-rays. Don't go get like I'm not saying don't take your prescribed medication. Your doctor, your psychiatrist gave you. I'm not saying all that. I'm just saying, yo, you need to eat more of this.
Right.
So, and less of this, so you won't have so much mucus build up. That's all I'm saying.
Right.
But that shit get flagged.
Hey man, that's what they do, bro. And that's the sad
part. I think they got people that, ain't it? I don't know about y'all, but on Facebook, don't it be weird? Like you make a post and your post do good, got shares and stuff like that, and all of a sudden you get these weird friend requests.
Yeah.
You're not the only one.
You be like,
you're not the only one. They be like, why y'all keep sending me free requests? I don't even know who you are.
Definitely not the only one.
Or
the ads.
The ads.
Like how we talking about health and stuff like that. When we check our social media, we're gonna get those ads that pop up. Yeah, me and my wife did that. We talked about stuff for the office that in my office, like the couch and the desk and stuff like that.
Wayfair.
Right.
Exactly.
I'm scrolling, it popped up like 6 or 7 times. I'm like, babe, look at this. Like, the couch.
No, I hate when it pops up stuff that you looked at. Like I get that a lot with Amazon, like things
always
pop up, like things you might be interested in.
Yeah.
And I'm like, of course I was interested in it because I was looking at it.
Look,
I'm
man,
telling y'all now, when we get off of this podcast, watch y'all check your Instagram.
Watch, it's gonna be popping. Everything we talked about,
all that gonna pop up.
Everything we talked about is gonna be on. It's gonna be you're gonna be scrolling. And it's gonna be an ad. I'm like, what?
I hate those graphic designer friend requests you get.
I get those all the time.
You need a logo
all the time. I'm
need
like,
a
how
cartoon.
you finding me?
I don't need a cartoon. I don't need a logo.
It's them. It's
and then they wait 3 days later to ask the same question. You need a logo.
It's them.
You need a cartoon. You need a cover. You need this. No.
That's why I always say. I remember it was a tech guy, and I learned this at ITT Tech too when I was going there. So like your computer, if your computer got a camera, even Bill Gates does this. Your computer got a camera and you're not using it, cover it up. Right? On your cell phone, they can access your front camera, but not your back camera. So if you're not using it, I tell my wife this, if you're not using it, have your phone on the face down, because it's a thing called ping. It's a thing called pinging, where they can intercept your signal and they can access your camera. If you got a smart TV, they can access your camera on your smart TV and they can look at you. I'm like, oh,
problem hack my fucking Facebook.
Man, that shit's sad. It's like you can't
security stuff gonna pop up on the ass when we get out.
It's like pretty much we get.
Logan just popped up.
you can have all these smart TVs. You got a home security, all of this shit, and it's like
they can access.
They still got access to do whatever they want to do. Like they can look at you, see what you're doing. It's like you ain't got no privacy in your own house.
Right.
Exactly.
That's why I've been wanting to get cameras put in the house just for security purpose. But the only reason I haven't is because of that. You can get cameras on the outside. I mean, you can hack the cameras on the outside because you're gonna be looking at the same thing I'm looking at in the street, the cars,
for real. Like you ain't
that kind of stuff. But as far in a house, you know what I'm saying? What if you or your wife, y'all at the house by yourself, y'all just want to, run around in the jungle? They can, not to say that they are, but they can. That's the point. Like they can if they want to. And I always tell, if you selling dope, you going to buy all these smart TVs, these high tech phones, all this high tech stuff is for a reason. It's created for a reason. It's not created just because we want to make it better. It's not, because it wasn't nothing wrong with the flip phone.
Nope.
Nah.
Those things last longer than these phones.
And the battery life.
You can break it in half, take it back on.
And the battery life. Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So it's made for a reason. Like it's made for tracking. Everybody, it all got GPS on it. Everything. They listen to your combos easier. It was just like the bank. Wasn't nothing wrong with the old bank chips. Now all of a sudden you got the little microchip that you got to, because they track you. It's a track. So ITT Tech, when I learned all that stuff, man, it was old white man teaching us that. I was like, what? He was like, yeah, man. If you got the software, you can do it to anybody. That's how they hack into these credit bureaus and stuff. Pinging.
I know a while back they did somebody, like the Ring security stuff, whatever.
Yeah.
Somebody just random, they hacked their stuff and they started talking to the person.
Yeah, I seen that video.
Yeah, and it's like bro, that shit crazy.
And all of that. I can see you and all of that.
Yeah, like what the fuck?
That's
you see me, tell me I'm beautiful. Tell me my booty's getting bigger. Tell me I'm losing.
We're gonna mess around and go on a date with the dude that's hacking the video.
They watch you the whole goddamn time.
You hungry? You want to cook your dinner?
Nah, they gotta buy me food. You buying hot wings? Then get off my camera. You ain't buying hot wings, get off my camera. You ain't got tacos? Man, you hacked the wrong camera if you ain't got tacos.
Like you sound like you from San Antonio, some tacos. Goddamn.
Wings and tacos.
Like nigga. I
Taco
gotta be in the
Tuesday,
mood to
baby.
eat on tacos.
I've been doing Taco Tuesday for 2 years.
I
Damn.
can't fuck with that. Before the taco was like that. And like
Homemade tacos though. I don't go buy them.
Go buy, yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
homemade tacos. Yeah.
All right.
Shredded chicken, you know.
Nah, he ain't from here. We don't claim
All
that.
right. So,
We ain't claiming that chicken.
Shredded chicken? Tacos?
taco shredded chicken.
You tripping.
Tell him say so F out of here.
Don't tell him what to do.
I'm gonna tell y'all what I'm about to do. We're about to go into this fuck out of here of the week and these celebrity curves and these FOH of the week. Fuck out of here. So DJ Truth, you gonna give us those fuck out of here of the week topics?
Yeah, man. Let me bring it up right quick.
While you doing that, I'm gonna go ahead and do my celebrity curve the week. I didn't do it last week, so because we had a very, very special
Fuck out of here.
guest.
Sheesh.
All right, so check this out. My celebrity curve of this week goes shout out to Louisiana native Little Boosie, Boosie. So 2019, me and my wife went to the Bahamas. You know what I'm saying? Little, anniversary trip. I live in Atlanta, Georgia. Got an airport. We all sitting down, waiting to board our flights. I see this little skinny nigga walking. I said, nigga like Little Boosie. Wait a minute. It is Little Boosie. I said, look Boosie, man. Like, that's not him. I was like, that's Little Boosie. I'm dead serious, Little Boosie. So the nigga walked. He said first class board first. So he bored. So nobody, nobody paying no mind. I guess they don't care. So I pretend I wasn't looking at him, right? I looked at him. I did, oh, what's up, boo? And nigga did. I said, all right, cool.
First of all, what time was it?
Shit, 3 o'clock in the afternoon.
That nigga was high.
Very so that nigga did this, nigga did the slow nod. And the killing part about it, this what made me upset, because if he wasn't looking at me, I wouldn't have been able to do this. So when I look, I turned my head to my wife, and when I looked this way, the nigga was looking at me like this. So I'm like, oh, he looking at me. So I got eye contact with him. So I'm gonna check him the deuce. I said, all right, cool. Yeah, ha, it's all good. Got on the plane. Miraculously, when we got off to leave to depart in the Bahamas, we got in the Bahamas. So we're going to get our bags and shit. I'm walking down the escalator, sliding down the escalator. This nigga and his whole entourage come right behind us, like literally right behind us. So I'm like, I said, what up, boo? My wife, Lil Boosie is in the building. Yeah, I'm in this bitch. Fuck out of here. Yes, nigga. So yeah, man, Boosie curl the fuck out of me, man, because he a
fuck out of here.
Fuck out of here.
Fuck out of here.
Fuck out of here.
Because you ain't got a kitty cat.
Yeah.
That is true.
That nigga curve me though. So hey, shout out to Boosie, man. That's why you never get your Instagram back.
Oh man.
All right, man. The FOH topics. The NFL forcing their players to take the damn vaccine shot. That's some bullshit. Like I don't think that shit ain't cool, because they're saying if they catch COVID and they ain't got the shot, their team got a forfeit, and they're gonna be the player to make the team look bad and all of this shit. But it's like, hey, if you got the shot, you still can catch COVID. So
exactly, it just won't be as bad. But
so
yeah,
so the NFL, you get the fuck out of here. That's some bullshit.
Fuck out of here.
Ashton Kutcher and his wife said they don't wash them every day.
Oh Lord,
What?
yeah, they don't bathe every
You ain't
day.
hear
But
that?
you also got to realize too, they're not normal working people. They're people that just sit up in that house all day doing nothing. But
You
yeah, they
shed
say they don't really
skin.
bathe every day. They only bathe when they feel like they starting to smell.
You
But what I
shed
like is that
skin
The Rock
every day.
got on Instagram and was like, "Nah, I'm not one of them celebrities. I take a bath, like take a shower 3 times, 4 times a day."
Yeah, but you got to think too. The Rock
He
ain't
work
your
out.
average Hollywood nigga.
He works out and do
This
all that
nigga's up at 3:30 in the morning doing our weightlifting routine.
Exactly. Yeah,
combined.
That's what he said. That's what he
Like-
said. That's what he said in his post. He's
Man,
constantly moving around and stuff.
That's just like, well,
That's
his
some white people shit.
yeah, and Ashley
It is.
Kush's wife says
Because someone
gonna
else
do
even someone else said that they do the same thing. I forgot it was another actor said, "Oh yeah, I do the same thing. I don't bathe as much either." I forgot who the actor was. It was another actor who said.
I don't know, but I know his wife's cat is Tangy.
yeah, I don't know, but yeah, man. Yeah, so Ashley Kush and his wife gotta get it out there, just and all the other white people that don't do it and they don't wash their chicken. So
He hit that hoe the first time, he be like,
that shit got a kick to it.
That shit tastes like citrus sour.
Oh shit. And my last one, man, it go to I don't know the player name, but he a hockey player and his ex-wife ratted on him because he's saying that he was betting against the team and he was
Yeah,
and it's like,
wow.
why would you rant? And if you got a divorce, right, and he paying child support and all of this bullshit, why the fuck would you rant and this man could lose his job, you stupid ass? Now, how the hell you gonna make the money? How you gonna make money? How you gonna pay you? Stupid. So yeah.
But
stupid.
Oh,
Fuck out of here.
Yeah, man. That's the FOH topics of the week.
That's the FOH.
Shout out to the white people doing fucked up shit.
Hey, y'all disgusting.
Fuck out of here.
Fuck out of here.
Nasty ass motherfuckers.
Hey, just for some historical facts, the Moors did teach Europeans how to bathe. So I mean, this is not far fetched for them not to bathe.
True.
That's on them. But all right, man.
Let's get into the FOH of the week.
All right, we let our guests do the FOH of the week. FOH of the week is kind of basically what you just did, but more in a one topic type of format. All you do is be like, man, I want to give so and so, or man, people pissing me off, or man, Pimp C ain't real, and man, Chamillionaire, the hottest rapper out of Houston, and Jadakiss is not nobody top 5 still.
Fuck out of here.
Fuck out of here. Fuck out of here.
Fuck out of here.
That's what you do, man. So we let our guests do the fuck out of here the week first. We're gonna start with Miss Baby Blue Diamond.
Who you want to get the fuck out of here this week?
Oh man, who I don't want to get? Oh, this week, man. Man, I guess it would have to be that producer that was at the studio when I did that sex podcast, because y'all didn't get to see it. So when I was asking those 3 guys a question, he was supposed to be pulling up a song for one of the guys. And as he's pulling up a song, a video pop up of him eating the booty like groceries on this Asian lady.
Nigga, why you don't
there
have
in
that
my face?
footage?
I'm like, I forgot what question I was asking. I was like, so and so and so, and I looked over, and this is all you see. And I'm like, and she's looking back at him, and I'm like, does she know you recording her? He's like, yeah, it happened right there in the restroom, the studio restroom. And I was just like, what? And he's like, yeah, it goes down in the studio. So then I was like, should I be here in the studio? And then the guys was like, yeah, back in the day, we used to run trains in the studio, and I'm just like, okay.
Why is that on your computer at work?
Yeah, like why is that on your phone?
Well, because that's what they do at work. Apparently, that's what he does. He's known as a dope beat maker, and he's known to do soft porn in the restroom because it happened in the restroom studio.
Fuck out of here.
Fuck out of here.
So if y'all go back and we play that episode, you might see my face make a face when I look to the left. That's why. If y'all go back and see that episode, that's why.
Oh shit! All right.
I hope you guys can kind of top that one, because that was pretty fucking good.
I don't think I can. I don't think I can top that one. I have one.
Who you want to get the fuck out of here this week, bro?
I don't want to say him.
Say it. Just do it. Go for it. Whatever it is, go for it. Don't be scared.
So, I'm definitely not that. So, it would have to be Kanye West.
Uh-oh.
And I don't know what he's up to. He went to Georgia Osteen's church made this big announcement about Hollywood and putting the symbolisms and stuff in the movies, and which we knew that already, and how they try to reprogram the kids' minds and stuff. And I'm like, like, what is he? I don't know, what is he doing? I get what he did, but why is he doing it now? Like, he usually does something when he wants the attention on him for another reason.
I feel like, remember I told you I had a theory about this.
Yeah, you did.
You ever notice that the prominent entertainers like your Cat Williams and, you know, your Martin Lawrence's and dudes that started to kind of peel the onion back on certain things, but they was able to be touched. And a lot of things started happening in their personal life, right?
Right.
Kanye is not somebody you can penetrate like that by himself. You feel what I'm saying? Because he thinks on a different frequency. He's entirely too narcissistic to care what you feel about him, and what you feel like what he's doing is X, Y, and Z. He doesn't care. But
true,
Kanye is now a billionaire, and he is attached. More importantly than that, he's attached to the most prominent, the most powerful family in the entertainment business.
Exactly.
Nobody's gonna touch Kanye West. He can say what to say, so he can get up in front of a 80,000 member congregation in Houston for Joel Osteen. That's where everybody tunes in. He's gonna say that the time he meets Joel Osteen and Joel Osteen gets him a platform, the first thing he says, "Oh, the entertainment industry is trying to reprogram us." But he started off. Kanye's very calculated, and we all know this. We all know this about Kanye. He doesn't make wasted movements. No wasted thought, no matter how crazy we think it is. There is no wasted thought, no wasted movement with Kanye. But that's the first thing he says that everybody already has been feeling. But him coming from that realm and saying it now out to the public, somebody that's been behind the curtain and then some, the shit is like, that's just the tip of the iceberg. He gonna start saying more shit.
Yeah, I agree. I don't know. Is he coming out with an album or something?
He's not.
Yeah.
Yeah, Donda.
Is that a double fuck out of here? Donda, that's coming out. Yeah.
That sounds like a double fuck out of here.
Yeah, definitely a double fuck out of here. But yeah, Kanye, boy, you fall. Yes.
And we still waiting. 2 weeks.
Yeah.
No, we still waiting on that album.
Kanye.
As long as he ain't performing boopity scoop.
Nah, he's
doing that. Not with that guest list he got on that album.
He get the fuck out of here for that song. That's for sure.
Fuck out of here.
That's all now.
Yeah.
Fuck out of here.
Fuck out of here.
That should have never get
my fuck out of here. My fuck out of here is not being a team player. And D, you should know where I'm going with this. Blue, I'm sorry I got to do it to you, but we are on the same podcast. We talk all the time. And last week there was a game. Last week we had a game night, and what Blue decided to tell us was, she pretty much put us out there and said, "Hey, y'all better win because I got a side bet going." Now, if you got a side bet, if you playing a game and somebody come up and tell you got a side bet going, based like somebody need to do something, wouldn't you want to know what you trying to help your partner out about?
Come on, Blue Diamond. What's going on?
I want to know what
she can't say nothing.
I can't say what it is.
Oh, wow.
But they lost. So I gotta, whatever it is, they lost.
Damn.
We want to talk about being a team player.
We automatically.
Oh, Lord, yeah, start us something.
Technically, D wasn't a team player. So that's two F out of here because D wasn't a team player with you to help y'all win.
No, I was reading. I missed one question.
But no, I can't say what the side bet is. Just know that y'all lost.
We were trying to find this side bet out before game night.
Before.
And
Way
y'all still don't
game
know.
night.
And we still don't know.
I gave them a hint.
Kind of hint.
The hint was anal beads.
And she said X-rated.
I didn't say anal beads. That's not what I said, D. Don't even go there.
She said X-rated.
I said X-rated. That's all I said was X-rated.
But check it out. She said X-rated, but then we get to asking her, okay, what you mean by X-rated? You mean like just fucking? Nah, it ain't got nothing to do with that. So how's it X-rated?
X-rated? Yeah, that's the only thing that's X-rated.
Maybe oral sex out here, man. She lose that shit.
You don't have to double. You don't have to double up on them.
I can't say what it is, so I get the F out of here.
No, she get a triple. Give her a triple.
Give her 8 of them shit.
Fuck out of here.
Fuck out of here. Fuck out of here.
Sayso, we on the same podcast. You can't do that.
That's all right.
Fuck out of here.
We teammates. We teammates.
My bad, cuz.
Truth. I know you longer than anybody.
Hey,
You
man,
get a triple.
Crazy. So, yeah, man. My fuck out of here.
Maybe I'll say what it is after it's done. Maybe. If it gets done.
My fuck out of here the week of everybody who always want to jump on board when you start doing something. I was watching my movie today, man. We did a fucking great ass job, bro. We did a fucking good job. So I'm looking at everything, me and Blaine watching it, and we like, all these motherfuckers in the movie full of shit. I'm like, you talking about 2 people. I'm like, bro, you're right. I was like, that's sad. It's like you expose people, you bring people on and put people on and just forget about you. Like, you're like, fuck you for some stupid shit. So it's like,
Fuck out of here.
Fuck out of here. Fuck out of here.
Fuck out of here.
yeah.
Mine's,
with that being said,
hold on, let me go to mine's.
I'm leaving y'all know.
Mine's is very much quick. Mine's go to the people that they hit you up, they want the artist or whoever, they want to do an interview with us, right? Cool. No problem. When you come in my DMs, email, whatever, all of this shit, don't tell me who I need to tag and who I need to do this. The only person I'm gonna tag is the motherfucking artist or whoever is on the band podcast. I'm not tagging no manager. I'm not tagging no record label. I'm not tagging the whoever. I'm not doing all of this shit. I'm tagging the person that who doing the interview, tagging them. That's it. Don't come on here telling me what the fuck I need to do. This is my shit. That's why it's called the Fuck Outta Here podcast and why that bear look like me, motherfuckers, is our shit. God damn it. Yeah. So get the
fuck out of here.
Fuck out of here.
Fuck out of here.
Fuck out of here.
Hey man, who's that? Hey, which one is that? Like the last one.
What's that?
The last fuck out of here. Whose voice is that?
Oh, Charlamagne.
No, you're talking about
out of here, that one.
The girl.
Oh, Cardi B. This one?
Fuck out of here.
No, after that. Who is that?
Fuck out of here.
Yeah, who is that?
Charlamagne.
That's okay. That should make me laugh.
That was random. That shit made me laugh.
Hold on, before we go, man, I had this one question because I wanted to ask at the beginning when we was talking about it, but since y'all married, how y'all wives felt about y'all doing a podcast and taking that time to do a podcast, and y'all do a podcast what, twice a week?
Once a week now.
Oh,
y'all Wednesdays once a week, and you do it with a single female.
No, not even that. Just the fact that y'all taking time away, like, you know, from them and the kids. And
well, Live at 5 used to do podcasting before this one, so his wife is kind of used to it, and he does videos.
Hey, May. You married? All right. Let them two talk.
Yeah, I just want to know, like, how, you know, how y'all wife felt about, you know, doing the podcast and getting into that world and, you know, all of that.
Like Blue said, I had my Live at 5 studios, so I was already doing like interviews and going live and all that stuff already. So I already was talking about doing a podcast, and she's cool with it because she knows like I like to do podcasts. So it wasn't like it wasn't even. It was actually when Blue hit us up and I said we're gonna actually have like a legit podcast. She was she was excited because she was like, well, this is what you've been talking about. So obviously it's meant to be. And then so, I ain't had no issues. And then we only get together. We used to do twice a week. But we only get together once a week. And I mean, sometimes you gotta I know being married and having kids for you to sacrifice time with your wife and your kids to chase your dreams or your passion. But at the same time, like my wife, she's a teacher and she's going to school to get her master's. So sometimes she can't be with us because she's like, I got to buckle down and study for this. But it's benefiting what I do and what she do in the long run is going to benefit the whole family. So we don't look at it like that. But if I'm like going out, and I don't like going out anyway, but if I'm like going out and shit like that, then she'd be like, okay, you need to still remind you that you still got to take care of the house first.
Yeah.
So. Yeah. That's really, that's really what my wife has been on anyway. Like no matter what I'm doing. But with this, I'm kind of new to this, like with being a host, like being involved, like really like knee deep involved in something like this. Like I've been guest on certain podcasts before, but it was never nothing like this. So when I explained this to my wife, like I said, me and my wife we talk about literally everything. So she knows that I've been and I got a bunch of ideas that's just trying to hold on to one to kind of see that one through. So when this came about, kind of like with Dee's wife, who was like, well, this, like we was just talking about this, or you was just talking about this. Like let's like go for it. You know what I mean? And long as I got to cross all my T's and dot all my I's at the house. Me and the kids are good. She good. There ain't nothing really further to talk about.
Pretty much.
All right. I just wanted to see, because like you say, we married, so I dealt with some stuff, but it was just like we had to figure it out. But I just wanted to see in your perspective, because y'all married longer than me, so just to hear how y'all wives felt about it, and y'all doing that, following your dreams and building something that's consistent.
If you put her on her all the time, she ain't got nothing to say, but yeah, just go do it. Y'all slacking. That's why. Just put it down, and then all she gonna be like, "You put it down."
Man, you see, man, just all think it's about. You see, you in the after dark situation. It's not all about that. It's not all about that. It's not all about that. You will see when you get married.
Okay, let me make it generalized. If you just cater to her, then it'd be all good.
She gonna see. She talking from a single perspective.
Yeah, for real.
It's like it's different when you got just married.
She's like, yeah, this Gucci dress looks good on the outside, but when I walk in the store, I realize I can't.
Come here. Come here.
Nah. If I get somebody else in podcasting, then we understand each other.
See this hand, right? See that? Is she doing this?
I mean, it's time to go.
I mean, like when she's smiling, I'm cool.
Oh yeah, all right.
You
what you want?
Hey, Miss Perry.
I'm good.
Hey.
Yeah, long as she doing that and not like, hey, you forgot, I'm good.
Respect. There was
hold on. Hey, baby, come see it.
Look, Sayso.
If y'all go to episode 4 at the beginning we started, y'all go see that.
For real.
Anyway,
that
man.
shit really happened.
Closing out, dog.
Yeah, man. Man, we appreciate y'all, man, for coming on the podcast, man. Y'all know y'all. We had fun with y'all, man. Y'all did a great job, man. Let's give them a round of applause, shall we? And make sure y'all check out the podcast. Drops every Monday, right?
Yeah. Every Monday.
Drop every Monday.
Every Monday, a new episode
Cool. Yeah,
drops.
make sure-
We go live on Wednesdays if you want to catch us live.
Yep. On Facebook and YouTube.
Yeah, shout out y'all the Instagram and all of that
Yeah,
shit.
all that. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Platforms out
Our
there.
Instagram is Where You Ask Podcast on everything except for Twitter. Twitter is Where You Ask PO1.
That's it.
It's weird.
I
think
just started
because
my
the-
podcast.
I think because the Where You Ask
podcast.
Podcast old Twitter account is still up and I didn't know how to access it. So it's Where You Ask PO1. But yeah, catch us all on everything Where You Ask Podcast. You don't need my personal account because you see me on everything. Like you said, I do a lot. So you'll catch me somewhere.
Like this.
And I'm live at 5 everything. On YouTube is Live at 5 Studios. Instagram is Live at 5. TikTok is Live at 5 TX. Yeah, that's about it. And that's all I want y'all to follow.
Yeah, of course, my IG is VA_TX6. So you follow that, it'll take you to like, my Facebook and everything like that and everything else I got going on. So I'm actually working on getting the YouTube page like going. I'm just trying to grab some stuff and start like thinking about some things, but I'll have some content.
That'd be dope. That'd be dope to have your MMA stuff up there. So if you ever come down to San Antonio and you ever need protection, security, T1 is the guy.
There it is.
If you ever want to look like you're important with security,
Man.
Well, man, like I said, man, appreciate y'all for coming on, man. We had a good time, man. But in the meantime, between time, I'm the guy that never lies unless I have to say so.
And it should be the dad, DJ Truth, and we out. Peace.
Hey.